Let's change. It's on. All right, time to get ready to go for a Rumi motorcycle ride. So come with me so you guys can see my setup and how I get ready to go. I mean, it's that easy. Okay. So the first thing that I want to do is I check up on my outfits. This is my outfit. It's kind of falling apart, but you know what? It's still good for a couple rides. So the first thing I'm going to do is make sure it's there and available for me to change into. Where's my other stuff? See? So it's kind of easy to find my jacket because I always have it on that mannequin, but this is like my closet of things. And right where I left it. I keep it in a bag. Just put it all right here. Bag of my Rumi cosplay. I just make sure I got the shorts, I got the belt. I've got a couple shirts in here to pick from, so I like this one. We'll go with that. So I have that set up. Get rid of that. It's got the clothes, the jacket. That I have my clothing put together. Let's find the shoes. The shoes. Go get the shoes. So now we're gonna enter my room. And in my room, which is a mess, sorry, I have most of my shoes up along the edges right here. And I typically keep the black ones there. So I've got two options. This one and this one. This one is for photo shoots. They're really nice. They're literally the ones that like Rumi wears. Got them at the thrift store. Super lucky find. But when I'm riding, I like to wear these because they're not as nice. They're old, they're sturdy, and I don't care if they get ruined. So what's happened before is I wore another pair of cheap boots while riding my motorcycle, and you don't want to do this. You really don't. But I ended up burning some of the plastic on the shoe, and then I had another pair that just kind of came apart. So, you know, I'm already riding unsafe, as you know. But yeah, I'm gonna pick these instead of those. Those are also kind of thick. They're too big. They're too big. Okay, let's go. Next step: the jacket. We got the shoes. And the clothes. Perfect. Since I have that, the next thing I do is I find my motorcycle helmet, which is usually somewhere in my living room, and today I have it on this. So we're going to take the helmet. Let's pick that up. And usually my gloves are inside the helmet because I lose things very easily, but I can't lose them if they're just where they need to be. So they're right here. And then I have this thing here. I have a bunch of motorcycle helmet covers in this drawer right there. And my braid I've kept up here, so we're gonna go ahead and just take this braid down. If you don't already know, here's my braid. Here's the Velcro attachment to my motorcycle helmet. It's literally this easy. I've attached Velcro to the braid. All I have to do is line it up. Whoop, that's not lined up. Line it up. Sorry, line that up. Like so. Ta-da! Presto! So I've put the braid on the helmet. The helmet is ready. The gloves are there. The clothes I'm going to change you are there. The jacket is there. My next step now is to get the bike prepped. Okay, so this is the prepping stage. Okay, let's. Nico keeps my keys safe, and I always know which ones they are because it's got the Pink Ranger on it. Okay, I'm testing to see if you can see me. How far? I don't know if I get cut out, so that's why I gotta do this. Okay, so the next step is, most of the time I don't really cover it, but it rained recently, so I had to. But underneath my bike is really dirty, so this is part of the prepping stage, okay? So, this cover is from Amazon. It's not that great, to be honest. It's whatever, but I mean, it's just a cover. So I've got these clippy things here at the bottom, and that way it doesn't fly off. So I've got to unclip this. I don't like spiders. Okay, that's unclipped. Okay. I'm gonna unclip that. Pull that over. Oh, spiders! I don't like spiders. Okay, voila, she's dirty. So next part of the prepping stage is a hose down. So let's do this. I've got my cool metal hose here ready with water to rinse off my bike and a microfiber cloth. Working at the car wash. Okay, we gotta rinse this through. Really dusty. Get all up in there. Get rid of them spider webs. Spider webs. Oh, I got water on my phone. Just clean that up real quick. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. I hope y'all can see. Should probably check. Okay, you're looking good. Oh, there's a scratch here. What the hell? No matter how often I clean my bike, I think a spider just lives in it. So there's always spider webs. Ta-da, we're done. So, as you can see, that's why I didn't change into my Rumi cosplay, because we still got a couple things left to set up. So, obviously, if I was in my cosplay, I'd be getting all wet and stuff with this water and probably dirty. So it's better just keep your previous clothes on first while you do all your setup stuff. Okay, Rumi doesn't need to be doing all this. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna turn on the bike. Come on, get closer. Button down. She's alive! Okay, so while my bike warms up, now I come back inside and I start changing and prepping myself to go out. So sorry, I totally forgot to tell you guys that there's also this one step I have to do, is attaching my X3 onto my motorcycle. So I've got this little clampy thing here. I just literally place it and I screw it on. And that's it. Really just twisty. I like this side to face me, so I'll leave it there. And that's pretty much the placement of it. This is a test shot. All right, guys, so now we're ready. I'm gonna change my clothes. Let's change. Okay, so we got the outfit on, and just gotta put on the helmet, and then we'll be ready to go. I need the helmet though. Hold on. There we go. It's on. Okay, so time to take you on a Rumi ride. So let's go. I have to take the phone. Yeah, okay.